Hello and welcome. I hope you are enjoying this course and learned something useful so far to apply in your daily life. We are in module 7, fetching data from within or outside the file. What this means is there is some data available in your file or outside in some other file, and you will pick that data and insert it in a particular cell in the file you are working on. So let's see how this can be done. In part 1, we will see how to do it from within the file. So let me first show you the end result so that you know throughout this particular session where we are heading to. This is the product search window in which if you enter the product ID which exists in your price list, the rest of the information will get auto-filled. Let me show you an example. This is your price list and let me copy one product ID and enter it here. So the moment you enter the product ID, the description and the price gets autofilled. For this, we use formula called VLOOKUP. Let's see how we can use this formula, and once this is done, how this can be useful. I'm going to use the single sheet price list which we made earlier and add the search window sheet into this. So let me add a sheet here. I'm going to right click, name sheet as product search, and let me go to search window which is already made. I'm going to copy this and paste it here. Alright, so let me adjust the column width. Up till now we have been adjusting the column width using the mouse button and dragging the columns like this. If you want to adjust the column width to the exact size, then this is how you do it. Let me do this by adjusting the column width of A and F to equal size. So I'll select the column A, right click, go down and select column width, and let's say I select it as 5, and I will click here, go to column width and select it as 5. So both the end columns are having exactly the same width. Similarly, you can do for row height also. Let me delete the formula which are here. Let me explain the various parameters which are involved in a VLOOKUP formula. There are 4 parameters. Number 1, what to look for. 2, where to look for or where to search. Third is what to pick. And fourth is the method of search. So, what to look for. In this particular example, we are going to enter a product ID in this cell, and we want Excel to go and look for that product ID in sheet 1, look into this sheet and bring for us the product description which is here, right? So where to look for is this sheet, and in that sheet we have to specify the area which is called table array. And third, what to pick is the reference number of the column from the product ID column. So the product ID column is column A and the product description column is column B. So the reference number with respect to product ID column is 2. This is column number 1, column number 2. So this answer will be 2. And fourth is the method of search. Method of search means whether Excel should find exact match of what we are looking for, or it can find any closest match. We do not want any closest match. We need exact match of the product ID. For that, we will use false as the criteria. When you write true as the criteria, then Excel looks for any closest match. If you select false as the criteria, Excel will look for the exact match. So let's start using the VLOOKUP function. Before we do that, let me make some changes in the price list so that the explanation of VLOOKUP is more clear. I'm going to add one column on the left side. I'm going to add a couple of other columns in between, and I will add one more column here. Another thing I would do is I will select normal as the screen viewing. Now let's go back to our product search window. We are going to come here in the product description cell where we want Excel to pick and bring our information and start writing the formula. So I have clicked on this cell, then I'm going to click on FX and select VLOOKUP. If it doesn't appear in your search function, then you type here VLOOKUP and search for it. it will appear, and then you can select either double click or click OK, and the VLOOKUP function window will open up. As I said, there are 4 parameters. Lookup value is this. So Excel has to look in this cell, and where to look for the table array is here. So as we said, in the table array, when we define the area, the column to look for, the column C3, which has product ID, should be the leftmost. It need not be the leftmost column of the sheet. Now the leftmost column of the sheet is A. We are not looking for that. We will select columns beginning from product ID, because VLOOKUP should look for that column first. So this is what we are going to select, and we can select only up to product description, because that is what we are going to search for. Now, product description is which column from product ID? So product ID is column B, then C, D, E. So it is first, second, third, and fourth column from product ID. So our column index number is going to be 4. And finally, we are going to use false, because we want Excel to go for an exact match of our product ID. False. And I'm going to click OK. Now let's try entering a part number. So let's select this. I'm going to enter it. Yeah, and there you go. We found the description. So let's write the VLOOKUP function for unit price. I'm going to click on this cell, then click on FX, select VLOOKUP function. Lookup value is this. Table array is in sheet 1, and this time I'm going to show you another way to select table array. In the previous method, we selected the entire column. This time we are going to select a specific range. Now this can be done if the range is small enough like this, but if your price list is huge and it becomes difficult to select the range, then simply select the column. So the table array will be, we will start from here, product ID, go up to unit price and go till the bottom of the price list, which is here. So this is another method of selecting table array, where you select the range, and of course the first column should be the column where your lookup value is existing. The index, column index is going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6th. So it is 6th column, and range lookup is false. So there you go, we got the price and the description. Now we can drag this by using the bottom right handle of this range, and which will allow the formulas to get copied in the remaining part of the search window. Now you see this error has appeared. You can look at the error description by clicking here. If you click here, you will see value not available error. That means because there is no value here available to look for, Excel has given you an error saying the value is not available.